to. I just started a live stream. What's up, guys?
Okay.
Yeah,
Hey,
just texting the
everybody.
link.
Day 17. Got to refresh. Always takes a minute to pop up on the channel.
Yeah.
Trevor, you want to give an overview?
Yep. So my name's Trevor, and this is Brett. We are working on an app called Eat the Elephant, where you create a big task that you want to get done, and you break it down into smaller chunks, and then you do those chunks. And the key is you input what apps distract you, and then anytime you try to open up those apps, you're required to complete a task first. Today, we're going to try to focus on figuring out why our TestFlight app is not working. And once we do that, and in the meantime, we're also going to fix some bugs. Not really some bugs, but like do some improvements on the app.
Yeah, make it a little nicer to use.
So yeah, real quick, like this is what's happening. Xcode Cloud is failing on the archive process. So I'm going to go to the logs, figure out here is the error code that we're seeing. I'm going to try to just Google this. Probably won't come up with anything. Yep. This has chat GPT
Yeah, ask chat.
failing in my Xcode Cloud build. Hopefully it thinks. Nice. Okay. And
Is it just that one error? And
yeah,
sorry, do you
let's see.
mind do you mind sharing your screen on FaceTime too?
Yeah, I could do
I'm
that.
seeing you behind in the stream.
Oh, yeah, let me see how I could. How do I do that? I might not because my the FaceTime is actually through my Mac Mini, but my
Oh, that's fine.
or I could do this. Let's do this. Might look weird because my Mac Mini is yeah. Am I sharing screen?
Yeah.
Yeah. It might look weird.
Oh, it's great.
Maybe
Nope, that's perfect.
this is probably better. Okay. Anyways, you asked if that's the only error. Let's check. Apps will connect. I think it's the same error. ID log doc
70. Yeah.
70, and then same thing here. Code 70. Yes. And it looks like the same issue is happening. Um, so Google didn't tell us anything. I'm going to also pop up this to make sure that we have the permission. So this is our main app identifier. And we do have the family controls distribution assigned to us,
Yeah.
which
Is
is
there any
this
others that
key.
we're trying to use that we don't have assigned to us? Is there anything else?
Um, what's it called? Managed settings. I know. Okay. So screen time API Apple
Do we need to ask for permission? Are we doing that? Is
from.
that is that required? Because we're not asking for permission for the screen time stuff.
We kind of are through. Yeah, yeah, like we are. When you open up the settings page, it requests permission to the user.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that's the only one. Anyways, let's see what
Okay.
chat said. don't know exactly what all this stuff is, but they are saying it's a signing issue. Um, and I think that's because when we are trying to sign our app here, includes family controls distribution. And it includes that family controls. Thinking on these ones. So let's just kick off a new build. Who knows? Maybe there's just something. Do it from what's off main right now. Okay, and we'll just see what happens. Anyways, I'll just start
Okay,
running this.
you want to fix a bug while that's going?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, not really a bug. Let's do having multi-line for longer tasks, so you can see the entire task. And
Okay. So in the just the task view, right? Like in the home page. And is that just a home page view that you're talking about? Okay. Yeah, let's get this done. Okay, so like right here, if I've got this is a really long task. Okay. Hopefully they can hear you a little bit, but I'll just talk loud for us. Okay. Anyways, the issue is right here in this label view, we multi-line. We don't have multi-line. Really? Okay. Do we have it on that top view? Should hopefully, but maybe it's not. I'm worried about it. Yeah, let's try that. I'll tell you what. Let's pop open this. Yeah, maybe there's more stuff to do. So let's try chat. So maybe past line limit of nil. Well, it's loading. Hopefully the preview loads. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I got the preview up. Okay, so it should hot reload as we're making these changes. So maybe I do pass a line limit of nil, and that doesn't seem to make a change. One thing is I know that text field has like an axis. So I do axis dot vertical. Oh, so here we go. I think the axis vertical. The text field, yeah. Okay. And maybe we don't need line limit nil. Nice. Yeah, because yeah, I think it should just it'll continue to grow. Are you chill with that? Yeah. Um, okay, next one. Yeah. but- Okay. Yeah, let's try that. Let's see. I think it was refreshing and the ordering was changing. I think I fixed it when I did like the, oh, that's one thing is now that we do the multi-line, the next button doesn't create a new task. Hmm. Right now, I do have on submit add a sibling. Well, I think because of the axis vertical, it defaults to not. Okay, so let's see. All right. So SwiftUI text field with vertical axis and submit code. This is still just running. Hopefully that means it's good. And this is working. Sorry, I'm live streaming. We're just gonna go short today. I'm gonna be done in 13 minutes. I was kind of like falling asleep in there, so I kind of just walked out. But he's okay. Nice. On submit changes, which one is focused? Okay, so that's for the keyboard. Yeah. Okay, that'd be good. Um, yeah. One thing I'm like, I think with this vertical, I'm trying to see if the issue is the on submit, so the enter button isn't getting called at all because it's a vertical text field now. It's just allowing you to put new lines, and we don't really know. So this guy says that he's just listening for any changes on the text, and anytime it's a new character, like a new line, then he removes it and then like will insert a new. That's where we can insert a new thing. So okay, so on change of task dot name, we're going to only care about the new value, and then if new value, like we'll just kind of do some of this code. Grabs the last character. If the last character is a new line, then we will um, remove the last character from the name, print submission, and then do what we did before. Is task dot. What do we do before? Just gonna copy all this. Oh, add something right here. This means we don't need to on submit. Let's try this. But then yeah, this doesn't change the keyboard. So we'll try that. Oof. Okay, still having an issue. So I'm wondering. Yeah, maybe. Um, let's go in here. Somebody's saying they're unable to build Expo app with it. Yeah, they are. So this is the main app, ETElephant. The shield is ETElephant dot et shield config. And this one is dot et shield action. Um, let's try. Let's say force new provisioning profile. Yeah, because I think the issue is we were assigned this new capability, but it's not like included in like the code signing yet, which it should be because it says it right here. Yeah, like I mean, it should be. Um, I doubt it because it shows up here. Maybe when we add something new, it'll force it to reload. So I'm going to try adding app groups, which I think we're going to need because this is how we'll be able to communicate between these targets. So I'm just going to create a new one here, and I'll add it to all these. So yeah, you see it, updated. Yeah, created August 19th. So updated that. So we'll come in here, create a new app group. Oh, I forgot. Probably include that. One second. So now we've changed those. Let's rerun just this app. Make sure that we're not like breaking anything. And then we'll hurry and upload to GitHub, and that'll kick off a new build. Okay, so that looks good. But the next step would be moving the keyboard down. Okay, but yeah, let's hurry and just add what we got. And let's verify that kicks off a new build. Okay. Okay, so another build's running. Okay, so now let's do keyboard. Yeah, so there is, so in our task view, there is something called a at focus state, focused text field, which like we'll just set as bool, which allows us to on this text field we do like dot focused, and then we could say like this focus state binding equals this hashable thing. So we could say like dot focused text field equals probably like this task dot ID. Um, yeah, so like the idea is we can update this focus text field to be the next task. So, okay. So here's the thing. Okay. Not at that time, but we can make it. Um, so let's call it focus task ID. It's going to be a task.id. And that'll be nullable because it could be that nothing is, there's no keyboard up, right? And then, yeah, hopefully, yeah. I mean, really nice. So then we'll have like dot focused. Binding is dollar sign focused task equals this root task dot ID. So it should be able to focus on the goal. So that's the one at the very top of your screen. Focused task, focused state. Let's call it We can. I just am worried because like we already used the word like focused to be part of like the focus mode. So let's call it like um, keyboard active task ID. Is that good? Yeah, that's funny. Okay, so this works in this view, but we also need to pass it down to our task view. So this at focus state, we need to like receive it here as well. But yeah, hopefully this works. So within here, I'm going to put half focus. I don't know. Okay, so let's test. Let's ask path focus state to child Swift UI. Okay, I guess we could do something like this. So it should require us to do it here. Why is it not doing it? Okay, so we need it in, in, in the, yeah, okay. So okay, so they're creating it here. They're not giving it anything, and we're not giving it anything. Oh, it's because I messed up. I put that here, and this should be here instead. Because this should take a keyboard. And here, it's the same thing. And now this should be able to go on the label view here. Okay, so let's rerun this. Hopefully it just runs. It's not going to actually change the keyboard yet, but it can. Okay, so I just want to make sure it works. We're still able to change. Okay, so now what happens is when we add a sibling, this add sibling should return a new task. I'm gonna mark it with at at discardable result, which is something that you can discardable result means that you can call this function, and even though it returns something, you don't have to like save it or anything. I don't know. It just like makes it where it's easier. Right now, all we care about it is in here. So it's not throwing any errors, but we can say let new task equals add new sibling. And then we just say keyboard dot wrapped value is equal to new task dot ID. Let me keep reading this. Creates the focus state. Ask the child muse. Creates it here. Okay, so he is keeping it as a dot binding. And then you use a dot focused without a dollar sign. Okay, without the dollar sign. And when he passes from parent to child, uses dot projected value. Honestly, this stuff is like weird. Yeah. Okay. Um, okay. So great. I'm just hoping that this just works. You know. I think it's just the idea that you like change. It's just like you just try out every combination until it works. Yeah. I think it's not about like the task ID. Okay, so let's see what this one says. Okay. Cannot convert value of type focus state of task ID dot binding, aka to expected type binding of focus data task ID. So it's like it can't convert it from focus state of task ID binding to a binding of focus state of task ID. Like that is just whack, dude. Yeah, let's do that. And then I should be getting off. Hopefully this just works. Boom, baby. Let's go. Yeah. Okay, let's see what chat says and then let's end. Oh, look at all these bindings, care, focus it, care, optional, care, precision identifier. Ding, ding, ding. So yeah, this is our focus state. Holy crap, dude. Like, okay, I'll look into this. I'll keep working on it. But we did get a couple bugs and yeah, let's check. I think it should. We do have some people downloading it. They've all used it one time. Gonna try that one. Hopefully that's working. Okay, nice. Okay, thanks everybody. We'll see ya. Peace out. Yeah, that was fun. Okay, bye.